This wasn't even supposed to be today's video. Honestly, I wasn't even supposed to be on camera. I'm an introvert. I've shied away from creating and starting my YouTube channel because I've been afraid that I'll be judged, and my biggest issue has been like the way I communicate. And so I don't want to be judged, and so I just never got to creating a YouTube video, even though it's been on my list of things to do. But today it stops here right now, because here I am creating my very first YouTube video. And what got me here today was I canceled my gym membership, and that was the hardest thing to do in my life. And I told myself I was not going to cry, but here I am. I'm 39 and I'm in a bunch of debt, and so I have challenged myself on this 60-day challenge to get my utilization down. No negative items on my credit or anything like that, but my debt ratio is extremely high. And so this been the last missing piece. I've cut things off, but I was holding on to my membership. I really was, because that was the thing that just made me complete, if I'm honest. I've been into fitness for over a decade, and so me having my gym membership, that was just my life. I've been able to show up in the gym despite life's obstacles. When everything in my life was falling apart, that was the one place that I could go and release my pain. Oh my gosh. This video was not supposed to be about me crying, but here I am. I need to live in my truth. So I canceled my membership. I got my cards actually, and I'm going to cut, this is my proof. I'm cutting my 3 highest credit cards. The interest rate is ridiculous. I'm cutting them up. What I've tried in the past did not work. I put my cards up and it didn't work. So we're trying something new. Cutting my cards up, my 3 highest cards, because I'm tired of being in debt. And if I'm honest, I want to have good credit. I really do. I want to have good credit. And so that means that I have to do some things a little bit differently. I have showed up for taking care of my health and becoming a better advocate for my health and my well-being. All that discipline that I have accumulated over the years, I have to apply it to my finances. And if I'm honest with you guys, it's been a struggle. I was a person for the longest, I would not even look at my debt because I was afraid of what I was going to find. It was easier for me to push it to the side than to deal with it. And then I got a little brave and I actually looked at my debt. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I looked at my debt and it was a lot. And I was just like, worked on at least getting those negative items and collections, got all that stuff off. But my debt to income ratio is extremely crazy and high. And if you want something different from your life, then you have to do something about it. And so that's what prompted me to make this channel and to start my channel today, because it was me documenting that I want to do something different. I want to do something that makes me uncomfortable, showing up on camera like this, telling my story, being real and vulnerable, but 2, doing the hardest thing that I know I'm gonna have to do. And that hardest thing for me was giving up my gym membership. And it's so funny because a good girlfriend of mine, she sent me a video today from 2819 church. And the pastor talked about anxiety, and the video was just extremely good. But in the midst of that, after it was over, I felt moved that I was just like, Lord, I can sacrifice with my health and wellness, but I can't sacrifice the very thing and the discipline that I know you're calling upon my life. And I vowed that it stops right now. I vow to be more disciplined with my finances. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get myself out of this debt. So I started a 60-day utilization challenge for myself, and I cut off a lot of things, subscriptions, memberships, cutting back on things and finding ways that I can apply whatever extra money I have to my credit card debt, just my debt in period. Let's get back to my gym membership. I know y'all probably looking like, girl, are you serious? Did you really tell me that you struggled to cut your gym membership? I thought I was okay until I got into the gym today. I was recording a video for my wellness community that I'm building called Take Control Wellness. So yes, you have to take care of your health and your well-being. And I do that, but this is me also taking care of my finances. But yeah, so I sat there, started recording, doing my stretching, and out of nowhere, the tears started flowing. I couldn't believe that I gave up something just so valuable and sacred to my heart. But in the midst of that, I posed a question to myself: are you willing to sacrifice something that's so close to your heart to get to your desired results? And I gave up a lot of things. I told you guys I cut subscriptions, no nails, budgeting and stuff, but I just wasn't willing to fold on my membership because I was just like, yo, that was my one thing and it was sacred to my heart. But I was just like listening to God, being obedient, and knowing that he's going to get us through all of our hardships, all of our trials and tribulations. And I'm just like, I'm holding on to something that's so sacred to my heart, whereas I should be holding on to God in my faith and belief that he will see me through my trials and tribulations, because he always has. And so that right there is why I cut my membership, because I'm just like, if you being obedient by God and you trust in him, that he always makes a way, because that's just what he do. Through the good, the bad, he's always by our side. Sis, let it go. And that's exactly what I did. I let it go. And so if you hear and you watch my video, I posed a question to you. If you want a better life, if you want your health, your well-being to be good, if you want to lose the weight, if you want your finances to be better, if you just want to be in a better place with your life, what are you willing to sacrifice that's close to your heart to get your desired results? And that's the lesson. Let's pray that I don't chicken out and not post this because I don't want to be judged. But there's a beauty in it. And I know that if someone hears my story, then it may give them permission to live in their truth and maybe change their circumstances. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Until next time, thank you for watching.